Oopsie, sorry about the outbreak, guys.
Okay, hello guys. Oh shit, आवाज ही नहीं आ रही होगी. Everything is set and मैं थोड़ा सा देख रहा हूँ. जेंशन ही ओपन कर देते हैं. यार जेंशन ही ओपन कर लेते हैं. Wuthering waves on top. अरे रुको भाई रुको, सब सेट कर रहा हूँ यार. मेरा तीसरी बार लाइव स्ट्रीम ऑन करता है दिन में. भाई अब तूती है. मेरा दिमाग खराब हो गया जो अभी. पूरा माइंड फक हो गया मेरा आज. क्या बोलूँ मैं. भाई 3 बार लाइव स्ट्रीम ऑन करता है दिन में, ये बताओ. ठीक है भाई. गेम कैप्चर जेंशन इम्पैक्ट. क्या भाई, क्या हो रहा है आज. स्लिम सर, वुदरिंग वेव्स और जेंशन. अब भी तो बंद करूँ मैंने लाइव वुदरिंग वेव्स की. वो भी देख लूंगा अभी. अब भी जस्ट बंद ही करूँ वुदरिंग वेव्स. अरे यार ये लाइव का क्या ही सीन है यार. इंटरनेट. गाइस जल्दी फटाफट आ जाओ, आ जाओ फटाफट. ये कौन है. इधर. होता. अरे भाई 3 बार कर दिया भाई मैंने लाइव स्ट्रीम. भाई क्या ही बोलूं मैं. Is he my friend or something? Yeah. अभी जंक्शन इम्पैक्ट का लाइव देख लेते हैं कितने बजे होगा. वैसे तो 5:30 बजे होगा ना अपना. मुश्किल से 12 मिनट्स बाकी है. 12 मिनट्स में हमारा चालू होने वाला है स्लिम स्पीड रनिंग लाइव स्ट्रीम बी लाइक. अरे अरे. हाँ यार. आज तो फुल मैंने अंडा ग्राइंड करा हूँ जो. जेंशन इम्पैक्ट का दिख नहीं रहा है कहीं लाइव. पता नहीं क्या सीन है. ये ट्विच में भी लाइव कर दूं क्या मैं. बट मेरे को आता नहीं है कैसे करता है लाइव. कौन भाई. नेव स्मैश. अरे अरे. भाई क्या लिख रहा है. आई नीड हेल्प विद इवेंट. नो. डन. Why shouldn't I need help बताओ. डबल लाइव स्ट्रीम. व्हाट द फक. डबल लाइव स्ट्रीम. नहीं वो ऐसे ही दिख रहा होगा. रिफ्रेश मार के देखते हैं. भाई ठीक है भाई. फिर मेरे को 1 घंटे से ज्यादा करना पड़ेगा. अबे यार 4 घंटे कर ही दिया हूँ आज तो मैंने. मेरा सर तो पूरा। वैसे आशु कहाँ है? वो बाहर है। जस्ट वंस मोर प्रिटी प्लीज। ओके। थैंक यू। ब्रो, वेट वेट the in discuss सभी आ जाओ भाई, वॉच पार्टी इवेंट अब भी हो रही है भाई, वॉच पार्टी 10 मिनट के अंदर चालू होने वाला है भाई। um, we'll do in 5। 5:30 बजे हो रहा है। 5:30 5:30 गाइस, अभी 10 मिनट है। वेट करो, वेट सभी को बुला लो भाई। सभी को इकट्ठा कर लो भाई। गैंग गैंग सब बुला लो डिस्कॉर्ड में। ठीक है। यहाँ मैं पार्टी सेटअप कर लेता हूँ। मूवी वेरी रही है। इसको मारते जब तक आओ। भाई वन शॉट हो गया। भाई वन शॉट हो गया भाई। अबे इसका 5 मिनट नहीं हुआ ना, मैं भाग भाई। इसके लिए इशू ना, नो भी इशू भाई, इसमें नो भी काम ही नहीं कर रहा। 23 मिनट्स बचे। भाई मैंने स्विच करा था बट हुआ नहीं। मुझे पहले चेक करना तो भाई लाइव वेट चालू भी नहीं। ना 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 ना, अभी कुछ नहीं। साइड तू इतने दिनों से किधर था? वो था इन रोब्लॉक्स। If would not kick me out, after the maybe choose one negotiation. Oh, okay then. क्या है साई क्लोरीन का बटन खुलवाओ स्लाइम। अरे अरे रुक जा भाई, मेरे को सबसे पहले अपना क्रोम देखने दो भाई। क्रोम में कहाँ से मिलेगा इसका लिंक दो भाई। लिंक मिलेगा इंस्टा से मिल जाएगा ना। जेंशन इम्पैक्ट इनका ट्विच नहीं दिख रहा। ट्विच मिल गया। कौन सी भी साला ऐड चल रहा है। फॉलो 3 मिनट में चालू हो रहा है। चलो आ जाओ, मैं दिखा रहा हूँ स्क्रीन सबको। रुक जाओ। ए यो 3 मिनट में चालू हो रहा है। तो गाइस सब रेडी हैं। सो गाइस आर यू रेडी? लिंक ले ले। अरे ले लिया। सो गाइस आर यू रेडी फॉर 3 मिनट्स? 3 मिनट में चालू होने वाला है। भाई सबको डिस्कॉर्ड से बुलाओ भाई। बोलो कहाँ क्या कर रहे हो? बुलाओ सबको। अरे अरे कौन सी लिंक? साइब तो अपनी वाली दे दे। लिंक क्या बोलते हैं? वाली लिंक है ना तेरे पास? स्पेशल लिंक ओएफ वाली। वो वाली लिंक दे दे। अरे यार पहले इसको हटाओ यार, मैं जंक्शन ग्रुप से पहले। या या। मैं अपना बोला भाई। रुको, मैं वो लगा लेता हूँ। 1 सेकंड होना, अपना फेस कैम लगा लेता हूँ। ए यो। ए यो। हे यो। फेस कैम बाबा। मैं पर्सनल ओएफ मॉडल। हाँ। ए यो सभी का वेलकम है, आ जाओ। सभी आ जाए फटाफट। स्टार्ट होने वाली है भाई। लेट्स गो। 1 मिनट 30 सेकंड रिमेनिंग। 25। भाई क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन क्या लग रही है भाई? मुझे लगा थोड़ा खुद का, बट दैट नहीं भाई, इतना एमडी पेज रिव्यू वैसे कर तो दिया हूँ मैं। ब्रो मैं इस चैनल से कैसे नहीं सब किया। एनीवेज भाई तू क्या है? खैर छोड़। ब्रो मोड दे दे लॉल। अब मैं इसके बाद दूंगा मोड देने में तो टाइम लगेगा। राइजन के स्टोरेज अपग्रेड्स फ्लोरीन का 100। अरे रुक जा भाई, इनको तो भी तो बोलना दो कुछ। जिन टेंशन वाले को तो भी तो बोलना दो। क्या करेंगे? रुक जा। क्या मतलब? क्या मतलब इनके बताने से पहले हम ही को पता है। क्रॉनिकल में हूँ माँ। अरे 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 अरे। कार्तिक भाई इतना जल्दी मत बताओ। तो चालू हो गया बस। बस चालू हो गया है। 2 1 लेट्स गो। आ रहा है ना सब?
And I'm Sarah Williams, the voice of the head nurse at the Fortress of Maripede, Sijuin.
Sorry,
She's there
sorry,
keeping
sorry,
everybody
sorry,
all
sorry.
healthy and nice and making sure everybody feels good.
And hey everyone, I'm Crystal Lee, the voice of Fontaine's champion,
अब आ रहा है।
Chlorand. Pew pew pew, let's get it.
All right, nice.
All
So
right,
we've
all
got
right.
a traveler, a man of mystery, a duelist, and a healer. I think it's the perfect adventuring party. Huh, what a wild coincidence, you guys. I just received an invitational letter to a new domain. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not a
imagine that.
coincidence.
Gee willikers, where did that come
That's
from?
just destiny.
Yeah, definitely. You know, this new domain seems to be right behind us, but in order to complete the challenge, we
Yeah,
need to tackle
technically,
several
yeah.
missions first.
क्या पता?
Well, then what are we waiting for? Let's do this.
Traveler, Paimon, would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
This script was adapted from the real history of the Marechaussee Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Many of my habits are customs I've adopted from the Marechaussee Hunter tradition. They fought against monsters, while I fight against lawbreakers. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's
Oh
law.
my god. भाई जेगन फिजिक्स क्यों नहीं दिख रही है मेरे को?
Loaded.
अबे
Time to testify.
Madam Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present.
So vast and mysterious. There must be quite a story behind this place. So, I'll explore this place with you to the end. Let's never stop hoping for victory.
hey yo.
Way ahead of you.
Move or be moved.
Not that I doubt your fighting ability, of course. It's just so much more dangerous in there than I ever imagined.
अरे भाई सब इतना बड़ा
Alright,
एक्शन है
just let me know.
अरे हाथी के कब से?
Let's blow bubbles!
स्लाइम वर्सेस स्लाइम? भाई नेट नहीं भाई, अभी नहीं, अभी नहीं, अभी नहीं भाई, अभी नहीं।
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
A strange disease, one I suspect that every Fontanian suffers from.
But they don't trust me at all. Do you really think it matters whether I'm Melusine or a human?
I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
The way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marechaussee hunter.
You used it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
That's quite the gamble. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap.
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal. The loom of fate has already been completed.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
गाइस को मुझे सेटिंग करना पड़ेगा एक चीज जब तक के लिए 1 सेकंड रुकना डिस्कॉर्ड रुको दिखा रहा हूँ मैं यार देख मैं म्यूट करता हूँ अपने आप को पहले
It looks like our first mission is here.
Fancy that.
Assemble your team. Oh, I get it. Our first mission is to introduce the new characters. All right, this is getting exciting.
Here it is.
All right then. Well, how about we start off by introducing Fontaine's strongest champion duelist, Clorand.
You would say that.
It's true.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. Ready. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Those animations.
Did you see that ultimate?
So good. That ultimate is so cool.
Clorand's strength actually has a really interesting origin. She inherited it from the Marashose Hunters.
Ooh, the Hunters from the Artifact set. The Marashose Hunters were an organization that defeated monsters and upheld justice from the shadows. I think the group's name has also been mentioned in some of Fontaine's historical records.
Exactly. The Marashose Hunters have a long history. To modern-day Fontainians, they're nothing more than an old legend from novels and plays, but for Clorand, the Marashose Hunters' legacy is really real. If travelers want to learn more about the Marashose Hunters, then be sure to check out Clorand's story quest in the new version.
I want to learn more about the Marashose Hunters.
Perfect! Then let's get into her combat abilities. Clorand is categorized as an electro sword user, but she actually uses both a sword and a pistolet to attack her enemies during combat. Now, her normal attack deals physical damage by performing up to 5 consecutive strikes. During her charged attack, Clorand uses her pistolet to target enemies in a V shape in front of her. Also, Clorand has developed a special ritual over the years. She always polishes her weapon before each duel.
That is so dignified of her.
I know, right?
And kind of adorable. Even the champion duelist of Fontaine has a cute side, huh?
Aw.
Sarah is starting to sound just like Sijuin.
Oh, what?
Though it's probably a meaningful ritual for Clorand, right?
That's exactly right. It's a habit that helps Clorand focus on the opponent in front of her. In fact, Clorand's elemental skill, Hunter's Vigil, is an ability that demonstrates how potent she can be when she's focused. Ooh. Check this out. During combat, unleashing Clorand's elemental skill will cause her to enter the Night Vigil state. During this state, Clorand can unleash 2 different types of special attacks. Her normal attacks will be converted into Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks, and her elemental skill will be converted into a lunging attack, Impale the Knight.
Huh. It looks like Clorand gains a bond of life during her elemental skill. Does the skill have any additional effects?
Oh, good perception on those eyes. Those Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks increase Clorand's bond of life, and her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, will clear the bond of life.
Wait, so she accumulates the bond with one hand and then clears it with the other?
Oh, hey, that's a really good explanation. Yeah, Clorand's special attacks have different effects depending on the value of her bond of life. So when her bond of life is, relatively low, her Swift Hunt Pistolet attacks have a piercing effect, and they deal greater damage. But when her bond of life is relatively high, her lunging attack, Impale the Knight, has a greater AoE and deals higher damage. Again,
Gotcha.
Ability allows her to swiftly evade enemy attacks and strike her opponents. Her burst deals AoE electro damage and grants her a bond of life based on her max HP.
Wow, that's so cool. But if that power is designed to fight monsters, is it really okay for her to use it in a regular duel?
Good point. I think Clorand just has to adjust the amount of force that she puts behind those blows.
That makes sense.
Also, Clorand can draw on the strength of her companions after unlocking her passive talent, Dark Shattering Flame. Man, that sounds cool. So, when a nearby party member triggers an electro-related reaction, the electro damage dealt by her normal attack and her elemental burst will increase based on her attack value. Though, note, there is a ceiling to the damage bonus that she can gain from this effect. Clorand also has another passive talent called Lawful Remuneration. If her bond of life is greater than or equal to a certain percentage, then a change in her bond of life value will increase her crit rate. That's right. And while she's in the Night Vigil state, the percentage of healing converted into a bond of life will increase.
Wow.
Yeah. And finally, being a champion duelist gives Clorand a strong familiarity with all the regions of Fontaine. So, when she's in your party, Clorand can reveal the locations of Fontaine regional resources on the minimap.
So awesome. I'm sure that travelers will be eager to use her to uncover treasure, defeat monsters, and of course, uphold justice.
Not necessarily in that order.
So, Clorand is usually pretty stern and composed as a champion duelist, but I wonder how she unwinds. Does she have any hobbies?
Ooh.
I'm sure that she has some interest outside of work. I mean, she's always accepting cosmetic products from Sijuin and making sure to return the favor because she's sweet.
Aw, and yeah, of course she does. Clorand is an active member of the tabletop troupe during her off hours. So, in version 4.7, travelers won't just have the chance to learn more about the Marachose Hunters during her story quest, the Raparia chapter, they'll also get to join Clorand on a very special tabletop troupe adventure. Woo! I love TTRPGs so much.
Ooh, I know, I'm so excited.
Yeah. And with all of that, that is all the information that I have to share about Clorand. So, next up, let's introduce our adorable little Sijuin.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Too excited. Hold on. We gotta look at her demo first.
Yes.
You only get one body, so you gotta take care of it. But it's just as important to take care of your mind. Hold still. You might feel a little prick.
She's so
cute, it's unreal.
Wow.
I love her pills so
Cuteness
much.
overload.
The bubble has ears on it.
I would love to ride around on a bubble like that. She's with her little legs dangling in the air. Oh.
Yeah, with the bubble gun and the giant syringe. Guys, so cute.
medicine, and since she's the head nurse at the Fortress of Meripede, Sigewinne wants everyone to stay healthy. She believes that taking care of your body is the most important goal, but she often encounters people who overwork themselves in the production zone, so she always tries to sneak them healthy meals, but she doesn't think that's a substitute for some proper rest.
Oh.
Take a page out of her book.
Yeah, seems like you'll need to be well-fed and well-rested if you want to keep up with Sigewinne.
For sure, she seems like such a caring and attentive person. But then, what's she like when she fights?
Well, Sigewinne is a hydro bow user. Her normal attack unleashes up to 3 consecutive attacks. During the second and third attack, Sigewinne takes out a pill and tosses it at her opponent.
I saw that in the demo. It's like she's literally telling her opponents to take their medicine.
Look at the size of that thing.
She can make aimed shots using her charged attack. Once the shot is held and fully charged, Sigewinne's bow will fire slow-moving ministration bubbles, dealing hydro damage to her target. Just make sure not to release her arrow. Oh, and also, Sigewinne uses a specially made bubble gun to fire a giant bolstering bubble bomb during her elemental skill, Rebound Hydrotherapy. The projectile bounces between nearby opponents, dealing hydro damage to anyone it touches and restoring HP to all nearby party members, well, except for Sigewinne herself. Sigewinne will be healed a certain amount of health when the bolstering bubble bomb disappears, which is based on her max HP.
Bolstering bubble bomb. Say that 3 times fast.
Oh, please don't make me.
You know, travelers could have a bubble blowing contest with their Sigewinnes. Would that be great? You can have that idea for free.
It's exactly
It's a
like
great
blowing
idea.
bubbles. The longer you hold her elemental skill, the larger the bubble grows. Once the projectile is released, it will gradually decrease in size as it bounces around. The bigger the bubble, the greater the damage and healing effect. And if a large bubble hits a weaker enemy, they'll be trapped inside.
Whoa.
Guys, it's like she's trapping them in a cage of kindness.
Like the hydro
You know, you can
business?
tell she cares about her bedside manner is so strong.
Hey, wait a second. Are those the orbs that Nivelette drops? It looks like Sigewinne creates 2 source water droplets when she fires a bubble. And it looks like she gains a bond of life when she touches them? How does that work?
I can explain that as well. Since she has training as a nurse, Sigewinne understands how to make the most of a dire situation. Her elemental skill creates source water droplets, and Sigewinne can give herself a bond of life by absorbing them. When that bond of life is cleared, Sigewinne can regain some elemental energy based on the value of the bond of life.
Neat.
Ah, so Sigewinne's healing can nullify her bond of life, and she can restore energy for herself.
Nice.
That's right. While the bond of life is hazardous to most people, it can actually be perceived as a real advantage for Sigewinne. After she unlocks her talent, Detailed Diagnosis, Thorough Treatment, Sigewinne's healing will be increased based on the total bond of life values across all the characters in her party.
Oh, thank goodness. Sounds like a Melusine can make the bond of life a lot less scary.
After using her elemental burst and absorbing nearby source water droplets, Sigewinne will use the syringe to spray enemies in front of her. This attack deals continuous hydro damage.
Wait, that's so cute. Even her attacks are a form of medical
A
treatment.
huge syringe.
Yeah, I mean, hey, she just wants everyone to be as healthy as possible.
Yeah, right? Sigewinne wants every patient to get a proper amount of rest. After unlocking her passive talent requires appropriate rest, unleashing her elemental skill will also trigger the semi-strict bed rest effect.
Oh.
This effect will grant her a hydro damage bonus and several stacks of convalescence. When non-active characters deal damage with their off-field elemental skills, Sigewinne can consume a stack of convalescence to increase that elemental skill damage.
Ooh.
I like how it's only semi-strict. It's like, you know, not super strict, because she couldn't be super strict.
Just a little.
Wow, so it seems like the bond of life mechanic is pretty integral to both Sigewinne and Claran's kits.
Mm-hmm.
That sure was a lot of information, though.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see these abilities in action.
And travelers won't just be limited to the playstyles that they've seen here, right? As I understand it, the mechanics leave a lot of room for open experimentation.
Yeah.
Right.
And outside of combat, Melusines are very connected to the ocean, so Sigewinne always takes care of her companions during underwater exploration.
Ooh.
Sigewinne is especially helpful when her friends are endangered by underwater enemies. She can use her emergency dose talent to continuously restore HP to her party member for a period of time.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, doing so will lower all of their elemental and physical resistances.
There's always a price.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That seems like a skill that would come in handy, though. Sigewinne is always looking out for us. Thanks, head nurse.
Of course. Oh, and I've got a quick question for you all.
Yes.
Have you noticed any differences between Sigewinne and other Melusines?
Yeah, well, I think her appearance and her interests definitely stand out. Like, if you ignore the tail and the feelers on her head, then she actually doesn't look that different from a human child.
How could you ignore those?
Right. Well, true and fair. But also, she's interested in beauty, and she knows a lot about skincare, and she actually even contributes to the most famous beauty magazine in Fontaine.
Did not know that. And her medical knowledge. Right. We haven't encountered any other Melusines who give medical treatment to humans. And Sigewinne seems to care the most about the people of Fontaine.
And she's also one of the few Melusines who work in the Fortress of Meripede, right?
Right.
I mean, generally speaking, not many people are willing to treat criminals. I mean, not even a Melusine's open-mindedness usually goes that far, right?
Sigewinne's does. And you're all bringing up great points. Don't you think that Sigewinne's differences from the other Melusines make her seem more unique and approachable at the same time? In the Neri chapter, travelers will have the chance to learn more about the background of this very special Melusine in her personal story quest.
Woohoo!
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, speaking of story quests, didn't travelers meet a mysterious youngster last version?
Oh?
Sometime during Sino's story quest? Well, travelers will now have the opportunity to add him to their parties. He recently left the desert, and he's eager to travel around. So, Zach, why don't you introduce him?
Go, Zach.
Oh, me? Okay then. Let's take a look at Sethos' demo.
If you're always asking why, you end up thinking yourself into a corner. Sometimes it's better to let go. Give me some space. Glory to Al-Akmar!
Oh,
Okay.
His design is so cool.
He looks amazing.
Yeah, the clothes and the hair, I love it.
Right?
Sethos didn't just get power and wisdom from his desert heritage, he's also talented in archery. Sethos has always loved hiking, and he has a great sense of direction. Whether he's exploring the desert or the rainforest, he knows the roads like the back of his hand. And he always knows where to find the best regional specialties. Yeah, you probably know where this is going, but I'll say it anyway. When Sethos is in your team, he'll reveal the location of Sumero regional specialties on the minimap.
Nice.
Cool. Wait, so I'm curious. He's lived in a remote desert for his entire life, and he carries the weight of such an ancient legacy. To me, it seems like someone with that kind of upbringing would either be, like, really introverted or just super arrogant, but Sethos doesn't seem like that at all.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Sethos is a very open-minded and cheerful person. As the successor to the mysterious Temple of Silence, he had more educational opportunities than other people who live in Sumeru's desert. His responsibilities drive him to learn about other people and places. He has a very open mind, and he tries to be optimistic. In fact, his personality is a huge help in getting along with other people.
So wait, that sounds like... are you saying he's a social butterfly?
I guess. He's a pretty busy guy, and he lives a pretty varied lifestyle. And he's around the same age as the General Mahamatra Sino. He occasionally visits the academia, he's always trying to make friends in Sumeru City, and he enjoys browsing goods at the Grand Bazaar. But we've already talked a lot about his hobbies. Let's move on to what he can do in combat. Yes. Sethos' aim shot has a special variant when charged to level 2. He can't move when his attack is charged to its second level, but it allows him to fire a powerful shadow-piercing shot that can pierce enemies, dealing electro damage to targets in its path. Sethos' talent, Black Kite's Enigma, can decrease the charging time of his aim shot by consuming elemental energy. Some elemental energy will also be consumed after releasing the shot.
Nice.
Ooh, useful.
Yeah, and also I noticed his aim shots take a really long time to charge. So I think that means players need to store up elemental energy to fire the shadow-piercing shot faster, right? Hey, wait a minute. I feel like this is the first Genshin Impact character who actually consumes elemental energy while firing aimed shots.
What? Yeah, you're right on.
Hey.
That's why Sethos has an elemental skill that helps him restore elemental energy.
Useful.
It's an ancient ritual that deals AoE electro damage, and it also restores elemental energy whenever a hit on an enemy triggers an overloaded, electrocharged, superconduct, electro swirl, quicken, aggravate, or hyperbloom reaction.
That's a lot.
But travelers also have another option for firing powerful shots. By unleashing his elemental burst, Sethos will perform an ancient ritual that was passed down from King Deshret's era. He will enter the twilight meditation state, converting his normal attacks to enemy-piercing dusk bolts that deal increased damage based on his elemental mastery.
Oh, that's cool. That sounds like a mini version of the shadow-piercing shot, only it doesn't take as much time to fire.
Useful. Okay, also it seems like the records of King Deshret have a lot of powerful abilities, so, between you and me, does that mean Sethos has mastered other mysterious rituals and techniques?
Of course!
Yo.
I'm sure that the Temple of Silence has a whole archive of secrets. One of his other talents will also increase the damage dealt by a shadow-piercing shot for a period of time based on his elemental mastery.
Okay, alright, sounds like the Temple of Silence is a real impressive legacy.
No kidding.
So many ancient rituals.
Sethos is definitely a talented fighter who can make full use of his martial heritage. He's similar to Kularand in that sense.
Yeah. Oh wow, we finished the first mission.
Nice, I wonder what the next one's gonna be. Let's get it.
Oh, it looks like we'll have to uncover hidden secrets in our next mission.
Why are all you guys looking at me?
Well, I mean, secrets are kind of your area of expertise.
All your character does is speak in riddles.
Speak plainly, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, well, I guess I'm the only one who can shed some light on the hidden secrets.
Oh, here he goes.
So here we go. Archon Quest Chapter 4, Act 6, Bedtime Story will become available in version 4.7. Travelers will finally reunite with Dainsleif, who will share more information about Conria's past.
Ooh.
That's what you guys were waiting for, right?
Yeah. And also, I, got to break out my voice acting skills for this patch, you guys.
Oh my gosh, words come out of your mouth?
Hell yeah.
You did.
Oh, yeah. This time, Ether and Lumine will get to meet face to face. And based on what we heard in the trailer, it seems like the Loom of Fate is now complete. So travelers can look forward to learning more about Kari Bear in this quest.
We can't reveal everything right now, okay? Leave some secrets for me. These are important secrets that travelers should uncover for themselves.
Oh, okay.
We can call off the snipers,
Right? Look, I know, I get it, that everyone can barely contain their excitement. So, I will throw you a bone. To help tide you over until the next update, I'll be sharing a special surprise with y'all.
Oh.
What is it?
Come on.
Oh, I love surprises.
It is... You'll know very soon, I promise. But first, we need to introduce the event wishes.
Ooh,
okay? So, in the first phase of version 4.7, Clorand and Alhaitham will be featured in the event wishes. Yeah? Sethos will be the new 4-star unit that appears on this event wish banner. And in the second phase of the version, travelers can look forward to event wishes from Sigewinne and Farina.
Nice.
And, because there's never enough, a new 5-star sword, Absolution, and a new 5-star bow, Silver Shower Heartstrings, will also be featured on their respective weapon banners.
They look so good.
So cool. So good, right? All right. Okay. I've made y'all wait long enough. Let's bring out the surprise.
Yes!
I hope everyone enjoys it.
Let's go.
Traveling in the night you lift me in. I feel you in Dallas blue of wind. Even over I can point you out. The answer is not far off now. This journey of ours has been bittersweet. Close my eyes, wondering what you would have dreamed if you were here standing next to me. Would you know how I Know that I will always try. Funny you're right there and right. Though the nights are long and dark, I see you shining bright. And no matter where you are, you've come with me this far, showing the way when all is falls apart. When the snow melts away and the ice finally breaks, have you taken off? Are you ready on your way? No matter where you are, I've come with you this far. I'm never really lost. Our paths we surely cross.
Bro, it's damn cool, bro. Hello. It's damn cool, भाई. क्या मतलब? क्या मतलब भाई? इतना इतना सही कैसे बना दी भाई? चल रहा है ना मेरा माइक? हाँ भाई, क्या था ये? ब्रो क्रेजी भाई. भाई क्रेजी भाई, लिटरली क्रेजी. फाइनली भाई एनिमेशन देखने मिलेगा. मैं अब इन लोगों की आंखें खुली है भाई. इतने इतने सालों बाद एनिमेशन पे कुछ अनाउंसमेंट करने के बाद दिए हैं भाई. फाइनली भाई. अब मेलेज भी आ रहे हैं. अरे अरे. बट मेरे को उसमें जिगल वाला नहीं दिखा एनिमेशन. जिगल फिजिक्स ज्यादा नहीं है उसमें. आई थिंक इसके लिए वेट कर रहे. ये क्या है? ये है एनिमे. एनिमे कमिंग गाइस. जिगल फिजिक्स मेरे को ज्यादा दिखा नहीं क्योंकि ट्रेलर में, बस देखना पड़ेगा. Okay, start.
Welcome back, travelers.
Thank you.
Hey.
I think it's about time we introduce this domain behind us.
Yes, bring on the challenge. I'm so ready.
Dun dun dun.
You sound ready. The location of this challenge seems pretty intriguing. Paimon and the Traveler discovered a secret room within the Mondstadt Library, and they've received an invitation to participate in a mysterious performance.
Oh, I love secret rooms in libraries. I've always wanted one. So that's right, the all-new event, Imaginarium Theater, will become available in version 4.7 for travelers who are adventure rank 35 or higher.
Nice. Wait, so this is a library?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The coolest library.
I know, it looks a lot different from what I imagined. It's huge.
Yeah, it kind of looks more like a magic castle.
Right? So cool. I would live there.
Please.
So, travelers will encounter a concierge in the area who calls himself Wolfie.
Aww.
I know, he's so cute. Wolfie. He'll reveal that this room was created by a mage, and that he's waiting for a guest to take the stage. He is also a poet. That guest will hopefully put on a magnificent performance by becoming the main character of the mage's story.
Bring on that main character energy.
Ooh. After arriving in this room, travelers just need to interact with this strange book in order to participate in the Imaginarium Theater Challenge.
Wow, that was fast. But what kind of challenge is it?
Oh, let me tell you. Imaginarium Theater contains a series of combat challenges with different battle conditions. Now, only characters who wield specific elemental types will be allowed to participate, so travelers will have to select characters who meet the requirements of the challenge.
Oh, I get it. But what if we don't have enough characters in our roster who meet
अबे
the
ये
requirements?
वैसे यार
Good thinking, but you won't have to worry about that. Because first off, 6 characters will be designated as the initial lineup for each challenge. Trial characters will be provided for travelers that are missing any of those characters.
Nice.
And travelers can also invite special guest characters to participate in the challenges that aren't restricted by the event requirements. In addition, travelers can also designate a certain number of characters as supports for their friends. They can also select their friends' supporting characters to join their own team.
That's a nice way to get to try new characters.
Right? Friends. Who would say no to more friends?
Support each other in staged combat.
Friends helping each other. And during the current challenge period, those 6 designated characters who make the initial lineup will gain fantastical blessings. This will grant them buffs that remain potent even outside of the Imaginarium Theater challenge.
Wait. So you're saying those buffs aren't just active during the challenge itself?
Yes!
Wow.
You're kidding. Wait, okay. The
Bro.
mage behind the theater must be super powerful.
Oh, super powerful. And I know that everyone's probably wondering why it looked like we had to select so many characters just now, but characters will consume vigor while participating in Imaginarium Theater combat challenges. So when a character's vigor is fully depleted, they will no longer be able to fight, and you will have to replace them with a new character.
It's time for some R&R.
I get it. So when you select your characters, you have to pay attention to how well they work together.
Yes.
And also how well they can fill in for each other.
Exactly.
Involved strategy.
And I should also mention that not all selected characters will immediately appear in your team. Some characters can only be gathered by progressing through the story. They can formally be added to your team at the end of an Imaginarium Theater battle, or when you encounter certain special events.
Cool. So assembling your team is part of the challenge.
Yes, which makes it even more fun. But let me explain a little more about the special events that I mentioned. Travelers can choose to spend Fantasia flowers to trigger events during the story. Now, some events will unlock certain characters for battle, and others may trigger certain perils, certain doom. So, travelers will have to choose very carefully.
Ooh, no pressure.
Right?
Travelers can collect performance tour rewards by completing challenges and finalizing their performance results. The first time they complete a challenge, travelers will also receive a debut performance gift.
Ooh, presents.
Travelers who feel particularly confident can try to attain the Star Challenge condition during each stage. They'll be able to obtain different levels of performance medals that correspond with the difficulty of the challenge. These medals can be displayed on their profile.
Go ahead and show off.
And that's not all, right? Travelers can also obtain toy medals during this event, which they can exchange with Wolfie the Concierge. In return, travelers will receive special poses for their characters when taking photos.
Yeah, awesome!
Right?
Travelers will be able to take all sorts of new cool pictures. I am excited to see new poses.
So hyped.
Me too. And also, more poses will be added whenever Imaginarium Theater is updated.
Yes. And finally, each performance in the Imaginarium Theater has several difficulty levels, and each one has a different number of challenges. Higher difficulty levels will yield even better rewards.
Bring it on.
As Wolfie the Concierge likes to say,
When the brilliant golden glow of the treasure beckons, don't you hesitate. Just go open it.
How can he be so
That's
cute?
amazing.
I don't know, somehow I still didn't make him as cute as he actually is.
Of course, it'll take time for travelers to raise the necessary characters and understand how they fit into this new challenge. And I'm sure travelers are always looking for ways to get more primo gems.
Always.
Just said the magic word.
Gimme.
Each month, Imaginarium Theater will alternate with updates with the Spiral Abyss. In addition, the total rewards that can be gained from the Spiral Abyss has been increased from 600 primo gems to 800 primo gems.
Yes.
Yeah. More information will be available across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts.
Holy,
Keep a
let's
lookout.
go.
Aye, Captain.
Ooh, the background is changing.
Ooh, here we go,
Let's see what else this version has in store.
Yes, please.
Mutual security enhancing simulation. Huh. I see some hilly churls and ruin guards, so I'm assuming this is one of those monster fighting events.
Yes, sort of. Travelers won't be engaging monsters directly. Instead, they'll be able to command monsters to fight in a cooperative simulation.
Ooh.
The Millilith will be hosting a strategic war game to improve their understanding of security needs throughout Tevat. They'll be accompanied by representatives from Mondstadt's Knights of Favonius, Inazuma's Yashiro Commission, Sumeru's Corps of 30, and Fontaine's Special Patrol. Their joint exercise is intended to improve military tactics across the continent.
Sir, yes, sir.
Wow. You're making this event sound really official.
That was my official voice. I'm just doing my best. As I was saying, you can play two different kinds of scenarios in the event: assault scenarios and defense scenarios. As special representatives to the simulation, travelers will need to analyze enemy formations and deploy the best units for completing the challenge.
In assault scenarios, you only need to select your combat units and deploy them within your staging area. So once the scenario begins, the unit will automatically start attacking your opponent. So sit back and... I don't know if you can relax when these things are coming at you, but try.
Clearly not.
Pew pew.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna give this a try.
Ooh, brave.
Yeah, okay.
Do it.
How come my hilly churl archers got wiped out so quickly?
Oh, no. Okay, sorry, I forgot to mention something important.
Sorry.
I know. But here, we can fix it now. Some types of combat units are more effective against others. Ranged units like hilly churl archers are vulnerable to melee units like mighty churls. But don't fret, you can turn a bad situation around if you choose the best units to tackle the opponents on the battlefield.
Just choose the best units, Zach.
Exact, just choose the best units.
Just choose the best units.
Simple fix.
In defense scenarios, you need to deploy units to effectively counter enemies who are attacking from multiple directions. So, defeated enemy units will drop support beacons, which can then be used to deploy additional combat units and frontline structures.
As the unit's commander, travelers can use their leadership skills to create favorable conditions for their team. And if they're successful, then travelers can obtain various rewards from the Mutual Security Enhancing Simulation event. These rewards include Primo Gems, a Crown of Insight, and a 4-star bow, Cloud Forged.
Okay, and next up, we're introducing another combat-related event, Endless Forms Most Martial.
Ooh, okay. I'm guessing that this one is gonna test some different skills.
Yeah, you betcha. In the previous event, travelers only got to simulate combat, but the environment on a real battlefield is way more unpredictable. And that's why it's important to come up with combat tactics on the fly and take advantage of battlefield conditions. So, in Endless Forms Most Martial, travelers will have to defeat enemies according to the special rules of each stage. For example, some challenges may require travelers to defeat enemies affected by the electrocharged condition, and that is the only way to accumulate progress towards the challenge goal. Now, once they satisfy the requirements, they'll be able to earn rewards.
I'm appreciating all these rewards.
Yes, I love rewards. So this is one of those challenges that requires you to strategize.
Indeedy. Oh, okay, let's move on to our next event. I'm gonna try this announcer voice. Yeah. I've gotten a report about a loud boom that just went off in a rather unremarkable part of Fontaine.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
I like that news.
It must have come from that crocodile-shaped cannon. That thing looks pretty scary.
Never fear, viewers. I wouldn't worry about it, actually.
Phew.
This cannon was modified by a Fontainian engineer. It's now just a toy cannon that you can use to fire hydro bullets. So why not have some fun with it?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, why not indeed, if that's the case? Travelers will need to allocate energy to the cannon and choose the correct firing mode to destroy as many target balls as possible within the time limit. They'll even be rewarded for their trouble.
Was there ever a doubt? In order to keep the event interesting, special types of target balls will appear during the challenge. They will produce different effects when they are destroyed. So, be sure to check it out for yourselves in the new update.
You guys, that's my kind of old school arcade games, because I'm an old school. Okay, I'm just old. Anyway.
No, it's like, oh, no, not that.
Our next event takes place in the land of Mondstadt. Travelers will encounter a familiar light novelist who recently completed a new script. Travelers who follow the script will be able to embark on a wondrous journey of literature and imagination. And the script will lead travelers to mysterious
भाई अकेला गई इन
locales
लोग
where they will have the opportunity to earn rewards. That is, if they can evade bullet curtain assaults from, various mechanisms and collect enough labyrinth coins. No big deal, you can do it.
Easy peasy.
Wicked warlocks will also be scattered across the field. Ooh, alliteration. I like it. If you defeat them, then you can earn even more coins.
Ooh, it looks like we'll have to move really skillfully if we want to avoid all those attacks.
No pressure.
Mm-hmm. But hey, don't worry. Travelers can take advantage of adventure techniques to gain special buffs. So these buffs will make the oncoming bullets a lot easier to deal with. You'll also be able to get rewards more easily if you're smart about how you use them.
That sounds great.
So great.
Speaking of strategies, the new version will be adding more updates to the Genius Invocation TCG. Travelers can look forward to new character cards, monster cards, and action cards. Also, more NPCs will be ready to challenge travelers in the open world.
Oh, and I hope they're ready to lose. Oh, well.
Oh, they could take a challenge.
Oh, also, the Leyline Overflow event will also return in the new version, so don't miss out.
Whew, that was a lot of information. Let's take a break while we take a look at the last redemption code. See you soon.
भाई क्रेजी वर्जन, ये डेड वर्जन कभी नहीं होगा भाई। ऐसे क्यों नहीं लेके आते थे पहले? बैनर क्या है? सीजवेन है, देखो सीजवेन है, फुरीना है सेकंड फेज में, और क्लोरीन है, और अलेतम है फर्स्ट फेज में। भाई बेस्ट वर्जन सो फार, जिसमें कोई मैप से यानी कि डेड वर्जन बोल ही नहीं सकता ऐसे कोई। भाई इसमें नया है, बेस्ट टाइप का आ गया है। इसमें काफी सारे फाइटिंग वाले इवेंट भी हैं। जो लोग बोलते थे फाइटिंग का कंप्लेन करते थे, तो फाइटिंग वाले इवेंट भी डाल दिए हैं। काफी अच्छे न्यू टाइप का मैकेनिज्म वाले इवेंट वाले हैं भाई। काफी कुछ नया आया है भाई। सो आई लाइक इट दिस बेस्ट मैंने पुनीना के लिए सेवा। अरे बहुत प्रीमोस मिलेंगे भाई, क्या बात कर रहे हो? कितने प्रीमो चाहिए भाई? कितने प्रीमोस दे रहे हैं? 90 बुल्स तो ऐसे ही मिल जाएंगे शायद। 80 to 90 नहीं, 80 to 90 नहीं, फिर भी 70 से तो ऊपर तो मिल ही जाएंगे। स्लिमशॉट बंदों को रोकने के लिए पूरी एडी छोटी कर हाँ 70 to 75 तो मिल ही जाएंगे आराम से। स्लिमशॉट वेदरिंग वेव्स का खौफ, हाँ खौफ है भाई का। भाई क्या बात कर रहे हो भाई? क्रेजी वर्जन, आई लाइक इट। क्लोरीन कैसी है? ठीक लगी है भाई मेरे को। गेम प्ले आने के एक बार खेल के देखना पड़ेगा। उसमें डैमेज नहीं दिखाता ना गेम प्ले में, खेल के देखना पड़ेगा। बेस्ट पार्ट मेरे को बहुत अच्छी लगी क्लोरीन, क्योंकि वो अपना बॉन्ड ऑफ लाइफ से हील भी करती है, फिर जनरेट करती है, फिर हील करती है। अभी देखते हैं।
And we're back.
Welcome back, everybody.
We're back.
Hello.
Welcome back to the version 4.7 special program. Looks like we completed this domain challenge.
Was there ever any doubt?
Piece of cake.
I think you'll find I am very, very pro.
Now it's time to tell everyone about the new optimizations in the latest update.
Let's go, guys.
First up, the encounter point system for collecting daily commission rewards will now be unlocked at adventure rank 24. Hopefully this helps travelers level up more quickly.
Nice.
अच्छा जी।
And now for some really exciting news. Travelers' max resin will be increased from 160 to 200.
पता है सबको।
You might notice from the video that version 4.7 will have some other optimizations. Be sure to check them out for yourselves in-game. All right, that looks like all the information we have to share today. Bye, travelers.
What?
Just kidding.
Wait.
No, you
I'm just kidding. Of
Okay.
course I wouldn't sign off without giving you guys the chance to talk about your time here on the special program. How was it?
I have things to say. No, I'm so thrilled to join this amazing voice cast, and I'm excited for everyone to get to see Siegeween in action and add her to your parties, I hope, and
Yes.
just see how
cute she is with her little pills and her adorable little syringe. Take it.
Oh my god, and like, thank you very much. Yeah, same here to everything that Sarah said. It's such an honor to join the cast. I'm so excited that Clarend is finally coming out. I hope everyone has fun like meeting her and learning more about her. And also, I'm really excited for these combat events. I don't know about you guys, but I've been playing this game, and my favorite thing's beating things up in this world.
Yeah, no, me too.
Love fighting these monsters.
And you guys, I have not been playing this game for years, and so while Dainsleif is a man of mystery, this game, so much of it is a mystery to me. And you guys were so welcoming today, and I learned so much. And I don't know, is this the thing that finally gets me to start playing?
Oh.
Are you guys a gateway?
Ooh.
Did that just happen?
Did we get him?
This is it. Yeah, it's been absolutely awesome doing this with you guys. I'm so excited for Imaginarium Theater, of course, all the new characters, and the new Archon quest because I got some new voice lines.
Oh, yeah.
He speaks!
More!
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming, guys, and see y'all in game.
See y'all in game.
Bye, everybody!
Bye.
मुझे गेम खोलने दो, मैं सभी को समझा देता हूँ. Let me explain briefly सबको अच्छे से सिंपल भाषा में. गेम ओपन है. तो लास्ट में क्या बताया मैंने कि बेसिकली आपको AR24 से आपका डेली कमीशंस का चालू हो जाएगा, यानी कि डेली कमीशन से जल्दी जल्दी तुम डेवलप कर सकते हो कंप्लीट करके. उससे तुम्हें प्रीमोस भी मिलेंगे और तुम्हारा एडवेंचर है काफी जल्दी बढ़ जाएगा. हाँ, 24 में कमीशन करना पड़ेगा, चेस्ट से कमीशन नहीं होती है. हाँ, यस 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 यस. बट तुम्हारा कमीशन अनलॉक हो जाएगा तो वो अच्छी बात है. और इसमें तुम्हें नया आ रहा है, क्या बोलते हैं इसको, सबसे पहले काफी सारे इवेंट्स आ रहे हैं. सबसे मेन एबिस टाइप का इवेंट आया है, उसमें तुम्हें काफी ज्यादा प्रीमियम्स मिलेंगे, मे बी 800 समथिंग, 800 ऐसे मिलेंगे. और कंप्लीट करने से यानी कि 1500-1600 तो ऐसे मिल जाएंगे उसमें, या तो 1000 मिलेंगे या तो फिर 15 to 1600 प्रीमियम्स तो ऐसे मिल जाएंगे 10 पुल्स के आसपास, अगर मैं सही हूँ तो. उसके बाद है अपने कुछ फाइटिंग वाले इवेंट है, एक हेलिचेरुस वाला इवेंट है जो उसमें हेलिचेरुस को हमें खुद कंट्रोल करना पड़ेगा. इट्स जस्ट लाइक प्लांट वर्सेस ज़ॉम्बी. आप तुम लोगों ने खेला क्या प्लांट वर्सेस ज़ॉम्बी? उसमें कार्ड्स आते हैं, हम लोग को कार्ड्स ऐसे डाल के रख देना है, बस ऑटोमेटिक उन लोग काम कर देंगे जो भी करना है. तो ऐसे टाइप का आएगा एक इवेंट जिसमें हेलिचेरुस काम करेंगे, हम लोग कमांड करेंगे उसमें. एक आ रहा है अपना बो वाला इवेंट, इसमें हम लोग को ब्रो फ्री में मिलेगी. एक आ रहा है इवेंट जिसमें हम लोग को शूट करना पड़ेगा बबल्स को, ठीक है. और इतना ही आ रहा है. और एक कलेक्ट करने वाला आ रहा है इवेंट जो हम लोग को मोरा टाइप के रहता है ना, वो कलेक्ट करना है और उनसे बचना है, जो शॉट्स भेजेंगे हम लोग पे. एक वैसे टाइप का इवेंट आ रहा है. सो बेसिकली इस वर्जन में काफी सारी इम्प्रूवमेंट हुई है. और हम जो अभी फ्रेंड्स जितने ऐड कर सकते हैं ना, फ्रेंड्स की कैपेसिटी कितनी है 60, अब वो 100 हो जाएगी. बेसिकली ये है, काफी अच्छा आया है. यस. और मैं तुम लोग क्लोरीन का किट बता देता हूँ क्या करता है. क्लोरीन का ई स्किल से तुम्हें पायरो शूट, वो इलेक्ट्रो शूट करने को मिल जाता है, उसके इलेक्ट्रो बुलेट्स, ठीक है. वो इलेक्ट्रो बुलेट्स तुम्हें बॉन्ड ऑफ लाइफ देंगे, ठीक है. उससे एचपी डिक्रीज नहीं होगी, बट वो बॉन्ड ऑफ लाइफ से तुम्हारी एचपी ऑटोमेटिक हील होगी. जैसे कि न्यूग्लेट वाटर ड्रॉप्स डालता है, वो बॉन्ड ऑफ लाइफ डालती है. बस सिंपल ही है. वो न्यूग्लेट उससे हील होता है, वाटर ड्रॉपलेट से वो बॉन्ड ऑफ लाइफ से हील भी होती है. प्लस जितना ज्यादा उसका बॉन्ड ऑफ लाइफ होगा उतना ज्यादा उसका वो एक स्लैश मारेगी. ऐसा सीन है. तो बेसिकली उसका किट इतना ही है. एंड अब बात करें हम लोग सैथोस की. सैथोस का क्या काम है? सैथोस का मेन काम है वो अपना चार्ज अटैक होल्ड करता है. मेन चार्ज अटैक उसका नॉर्मल एओई ऐसे छोटा वाला जो चार्ज अटैक है जो ज्यादा देर तक होल्ड नहीं करता है, वो नॉर्मल इलेक्ट्रो डैमेज प्रोवाइड करेगा. जो ज्यादा देर तक होल्ड करोगे तो वो यानी कि ये तुम्हारा अपने एनर्जी के ऊपर डिपेंड करेगा, है ना, एलिमेंटल एनर्जी के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है वो। तो जितने पार्टी मेंबर्स है वो सारे पार्टी मेंबर्स की एलिमेंटल एनर्जी यूज करके वो चार्ज अटैक मारेगा, जिससे तुम्हारा उससे तुम्हारा डैमेज डिपेंड करेगा एलिमेंटल एनर्जी के सामने, ठीक है, समझ रहे हो ना। तो बस उसका इतना ही है। एंड जितना ज्यादा एलिमेंटल रिएक्शन करेंगे उससे एलिमेंटल एनर्जी भी मिलेगी हम लोग को, तो याद रखना। तो ये हाइपर ब्लूम में बहुत अच्छा कैरेक्टर होने वाला है, सही बता रहा हूँ। खासकर उसके साथ ज्यादा सिंक करेगा नाइदा के साथ, ठीक है। सो सबसे बेस्ट कैरेक्टर है वो, और मैं उसको बिल्ड करूंगा श्योरली। सेथोस इज मस्ट बिल्ड कैरेक्टर फॉर हाइपर ब्लूम एग्रीगेट जो भी रिएक्शन करने के लिए। सो अब बेसिकली अब बात करते हैं सीजविन की। सीजविन अपना यानी कि होल्ड करने पे काम करती है। उसका ई स्किल हमें होल्ड करना रहता है। अब जितना ज्यादा तक होल्ड करोगे उतना ज्यादा बड़ा बबल होगा, ठीक है। उस जितना ज्यादा बड़ा बबल होगा उससे उतना ज्यादा डैमेज होगा, ठीक है। तो वो बबल्स मल्टीपल हिट करते हैं, यानी कि हिट करते हैं, हाँ, मल्टीपल बार हिट करते हैं एनिमीज को। पहले बड़ा बबल होगा, फिर उसके ऊपर छोटा, फिर उसके ऊपर छोटा, जब तक अनटिल उसका खत्म ना हो जाए। क्लोरीन का ईएम पे बनाना है पड़ेगा, नहीं क्लोरीन को ईएम पे नहीं बनाना पड़ेगा शायद। मेरा तो डेली नहीं कर रहा, मैं कर दूंगा यार। अभी कहाँ, कल कहाँ टाइम मिला था भाई, कल तो ग्राइंड कर रहा था मैं। अभी एक्सप्लेन कर लेता हूँ मेरे को। देन उसका अल्टीमेट यानी कि बहुत ज्यादा हाइड्रो अप्लाई करता है अल्टीमेट में, एंड प्लस वो कैरेक्टर्स को हील भी करता है। क्लोरीन का नहीं, सीजविन का यही ट्रिक था बस, जितना मैं समझा अभी तक। अभी कर दे रहा मैं डेली स्किल का, डोंट वरी। तो जितना मैं समझा इस वर्जन से, ये वर्जन डेड कभी अभी नहीं होगा लिटरली। ये भले ही वर्जन डेड चला जाए, अगला वर्जन बहुत अच्छा होने वाला। हाँ, और कुछ? हाँ, मेरे को फटाफट वो लिख के दे दो यार, कितने थे। मुझे डिस्कॉर्ड पे सब भेज दो ना, रिडीम कोड जो भी था, मैं फटाक से रिडीम कर दूँ। ओके, भेज चुके हैं सभी ने, नाइस। मैं रिडीम कर लेता हूँ। कोयल ऐप का ऐप यूज करता है? हाँ करता था मैंने, बट अभी डिलीट कर दिया। अबे ये क्या रिडीम हो गया भाई, एक सेकंड। ये क्या कॉपी कर लिया था, कंट्रोल सी कहाँ है भाई? अबे यार कीबोर्ड का माउस से करना पड़ेगा, उसमें देख नहीं। फिर देन इसके बाद कंट्रोल सी। मैं 1 मिनट बात कर रहा हूँ। 80 प्रीमोज मिलते हैं उसमें, ओ ऐसा है। then कंट्रोल सी, चलो भाई 300 प्रीमोज तो मिलता है भाई, 3। और कुछ किसी को पूछना है तो बताओ। 700 हो गया मेरे पास, तो आधा गोल तो हो गया मेरे पास। और किसी को कुछ सवाल है बताओ। 700 अभी है मेरे पे, 300 ये बन के हो जाएंगे, 600 नए बैनर पे आते ही। अगर ग्लोबल 10 कुल में आ गई तो ठीक, वरना स्किप। अरे अरे भाई इधर पे मैंने करा नहीं क्या? ओपन चेस्ट 15 सेकंड्स। व्हाट इज ग्रेविटी? गेम के बारे में पूछो ना, जो अपडेट आया है उसके बारे में। क्या पूछ रहा हूँ ग्रेविटी भाई तुम गेम के बारे में पूछ रहे यार 80 पुल्स सेव 50-50 है मिले तो मिले ठीक है ये भी मेरे को पता जब तक मैं लॉगिन कर के देन जाके अकाउंट में क्या है ना डेलीज हो गए गेम का चल बता क्लोरीन का साइज क्या भाई तुम देख ऐसे मैं जिराया तो भी था देख के बता दूं भाई मुझे क्या पता एक काम करते हैं रुको तुम लोगों को देखना ही है ना एक्चुअली रुक जाओ क्या नाम था क्लोरीन का ClO RINTA क्लोरीन अरे कौन मार रहा है मेरे को क्लोरीन जेंशन क्लोरीन मैं जेंशन एक एग्जाम होने तक नहीं खेलूंगा उसका यू कप और सी कप कर दिया भाई तुम देखो भाई मैं दिखा रहा हूँ कहाँ है क्लोरीन क्लोरीन कहाँ है उसमें भाई मेरे को नहीं दिख रही भाई सॉरी भाई क्या डालते रहते हैं भाई इसका साइज है एक्स्ट्रा लार्ज समझ गए ना एक्स्ट्रा लार्ज अब मेरे से मत बताना मुझे मत बोलना भाई एक्स्ट्रा लार्ज समझ रहे हो चलो मैं लॉग इन कर देता हूँ वेट करना यहाँ से पहले मैं ऐड कर दूँ भाई साहब बहुत अच्छा अच्छा इवेंट आया है इसमें आप लोग को डे इन स्लीप का क्वेस्ट मिलेगा नया लोकेशन टाइप का कुछ मिलेगा प्लस हम लोग को वो हमारा बिछड़ा भाई मिलेगा जो भी है यानी कि मुझे तो भाई मिलेगा कुछ लोग को लड़की मिलेगी एंड देखते हैं और भाई बढ़िया है भाई मेरे को तो मजा आ गया अबे यार क्या है सस्ता भी डोंट सी then फिर इधर इधर अरे फिर मैंने एशिया पे लगा दिया ठीक है हाँ एशिया पे तो खोल लेता हूँ स्ट्रीम बैकग्राउंड में डेलीज कर रहा ओके ये भी सही है कितने देर की स्ट्रीम कर लिया मैंने 1 घंटा फिर से कर लिया अब वाह भाई वाह वाह मोदी जी वाह यूरोप में ट्रांसफर कर दिया हूँ और मैं स्क्रीन दिखा रहा हूँ ओह माय गुडनेस, दस घंटे कर दे भाई, मेरे को मिले तो। मैंने बोला था ना मेरे को, मैंने कल कुछ बोल रहा था, कल डिस्कॉर्ड पे कुछ बोला था शिरोय के सामने। अगर मुझे, मैंने पायरो आर्कुन की बात करा था ना शायद, अगर मुझे गलती से पायरो आर्कुन मिल गई तो मैं 10 घंटे कर दूंगा भाई स्ट्रीम को। 7 घंटे तो कर ही चुका हूँ, बट मेरा पीसी ओवर हीट करता है, पता नहीं। सुनो भाई, मैं ये डेलीज करके मैं जा रहा हूँ ऑफलाइन, ऑफलाइन जा रहा हूँ, ठीक है, क्योंकि मेरे को अपना वो भी करना है, क्या बोलते हैं, पीसी ठंडा भी करना है। बहुत चल गया भाई, इसको थोड़ा रेस्ट दूंगा मैं, फिर बाद में करूँगा कुछ। इसको तो पीटना है भाई। ओके चलो भाई, आधा जल्दी आ, सवेरे पनवेल निकल। एक बात बताओ, तुम्हारे एग्जाम चल रहे हैं, तुम लाइव स्ट्रीम देख रहे हो, ठीक है, तुम 2 मिनट गेम खेल रहे हैं या पढ़ते पढ़ते देख रहे हो, ये बताओ। मेरा ऑलरेडी 5 से स्टार्ट होंगे, तब पूरी स्ट्रीम 7 करो सही। अच्छा, एग्जाम कितने, कब से हैं, कब तक खत्म होंगे, कब से कब तक, कितने बजे तक? भाई कैरेक्टर बस तुम बिल्ड करो यार, एपिसान है अपना, क्या बात है? ऐसे ऐसे जाओगे अभी, सही बताओ। 5 जून से 15 जुलाई 160 के मारी भाई यार, भाई हेलो भाई, 160 के मारी भाई यार, क्या मार दी भाई, इलीगल डैमेज क्यों मारता है भाई लोग? इलीगल डैमेज मार देती है भाई आलिची नो सीवर। मेरा थ्योरी पेपर खत्म है, प्रैक्टिकल रह गया वो, 3 क्लास। ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द पेपर, छोड़ के आना पेपर में। 4 को इलेक्शन का रिजल्ट दूं, देन क्या देने होंगे? अच्छा देंगे वो, सही है। ये पायरो से ही हट सकता है, सिर्फ उसी से हटा। किसको हटाऊं मैं? पुरीना टाटा बाय बाय सी। टीएचएस एंड थैंक्स, क्यों थैंक्स काय के लिए भाई? महीने अच्छा कहता लैला का बिल्ड। भाई मेरा अकाउंट टेम्पररी 80 लेवल करो, 80 लेवल में भी सही है भाई। सीवन वाले जी ने अच्छा करा, निकाल दिया एटलीस्ट ब्रोकन को। सीवन वाले जी ने बस शील्ड और मिल रहा है ना, बढ़िया जोंगली भी। अच्छा टेम्पररी बिल्ड किया है ले लो, क्या बात कर। अच्छा 80 लेवल भी हो गया है इसको। इसको बिना इसके कैसे। देखा डैमेज 100 के लैच। अरे ये क्या हो गया। भाई एसेंशन मार दो भाई अपना, क्या बोलते हैं इसको, अपना वो एसेंशन कर लो यार, बहुत पावरफुल हो। मेरी 80 लेवल ले रहा है, देख तो। अच्छा देखता हूँ। ये बिल्ड देखो, ये बिल्ड देखो भाई, मेरे को रुला दो भाई तुम मुझसे। क्या देखूं मैं, अभी है ही नहीं कुछ। एट्टी लेवल है सही, पार्टी पर कहीं। रिडीम कर लिया बस, एक रिडीम हुआ है, बाकी रिडीम का है भाई, कौन करता है। कौन सा वाला रिडीम हुआ भाई। अरे सारे किए, अरे एक ही आया है मेरे को। भाई मेरे को गुस्सा आती है भाई, पता है, कंट्रोल सी से करना पड़ता है, तो कॉपी करेंगे तो पूरा आ जाता है एक बार। ये वाला हो चुका है, देन इसके बाद ये वाला जाना, कंट्रोल सी। अबे यूज हो गया, दो रिडीम किए हैं मैंने। लास्ट वाला भी देख लेता हूँ, कॉपी, देन इसके बाद भाई सारे तो, क्या मतलब मैंने देखा नहीं, क्या मतलब मैंने देखा नहीं। ओह माय सो मनी, 28 है, 16 यहाँ से मिलेंगे, 42 ये हो गए, 42 ये हो गए, ठीक है, 43 यहाँ से मिलेंगे। तो 42 प्लस 43 भाई 45 पुल, 85 पुल्स, लेट्स गो। अरे भाई 85 पुल्स, तो अभी के लिए इतनी स्ट्रीम में, मिलता हूँ बाद में। बाय बाय गाइस, सी यू टुमारो एंड हैव अ गुड नाइट, एंड मिलते हैं हम लोग कल की स्ट्रीम में। सो बाय बाय।